these nuts. So in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about a hot card trick that's called Dual Discovery. Dual Discovery by your boy and mine, Frank Garcia. Let's just get into the virginity. Hey there, are you a fan of card tricks and you like to learn how to preserve your virginity as hard as possible? You should check out the PigCake Magic Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos every single week going over card, coin stuff too. There's over 400 videos already. You get access to all of it the moment you sign up. Only $5 a month. As a matter of fact, you get 4 videos a week if you count the piggybacker videos, which are $1 a month. But you get 2 tutorials that I don't post anywhere else with that too. So it's like bang for buck. Check it out, links in the description below. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys a trick with this Bin Wang gang deck of playing cards. If you wanna know why I use this particular deck, you should check out the previous video where I say why. I say what is the secret behind the Bin Wang deck. So in this case, this deck is going to be appropriately mixed and shuffled by a participant, of which case you are immediately going to judge them because they decided to partake in a card trick and they deserve to be treated like subhuman. So for this, again, cards mixed sporadically as best as possible. I'm what we call a purist. I'm a purist, all right? I'm a purist when it comes to my magic, and I refuse to use anything else other than the props in front of me in an ordinary shuffled situation. So for this, we're gonna have a participant pick a card. In this case, let's say they pick this one, and it happens to be the 3 of clubs. That's cool. We're gonna have another participant pick a card, and it's gonna be a different card, I hope. Oh boy, what a wonderful little bit of a mess there. They're gonna pick the 3 of diamonds. That card is lost somewhere in the middle of the deck, lost forevermore as well. Of course, I don't know this because I'm too busy thinking about all the reasons why my father decided to leave me. I'm gonna give the deck a little bit of a cut, a little bit of a cut-a-rooney, as they say in the hood, of which then you're gonna get jumped for being a bitch-ass. But with that cut, we've managed to get down to 2 cards here. And you turn to one participant and you say, "Sir, do you see your card?" They're gonna say no. Then you show this to the other participant and you say, "Sir, do you see your card?" And they're gonna say no as well, which leads you in a little bit of a predicament because how? How is it that this person didn't see their card and this person didn't see their card when you did get the 3 of clubs and you also did get, I'm trying to be fancy here, shut up, the 3 of diamonds, thus proving that your virginity is stronger than anybody else's. So here's a little bit of an interesting variation of a classic trick by Frank Garcia known as Dual Discovery. This allows you to show a little packet of cards to one spectator and verify that they don't see their card. Show the same packet to another spectator, they don't see their card. And of course, all you're doing is a little bit of a switch, a little bit of a hot switch here and some hot subtlety. But we're gonna go over that now. And of course, just for the sake of explanation, I'm gonna be using the ace and the 2 of hearts. If the ace of hearts isn't in this deck, you know I'm gonna be on the news today for shooting up a small. Well, luckily it is. So lots of lives saved, right? So you're gonna have the first card controlled to the top of the deck, and then you're gonna have the following card also controlled to the top of the deck. In this case, we have the 2 of hearts. So they're being controlled to the deck in your favorite manner. If you want to know and don't have a particular manner, you could check out the PigCake Magic Academy and learn a way to get it to the top. But in this case, they're both on top of the deck, and you can do your little shuffle and mix. And you could cut the cards as much as possible, and you could look like everything's a mess. But as long as those 2 cards are kept on top, then guess what? You're gonna be as good as Weinstein for approximately 50 years until he got caught. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna give the deck a little bit of a false cut, whichever false cut you want. If you wanna do one of these fancy, I used to call them Buck Twins bullshits, but obviously Buck Twins, I feel like it's an old meme. If you want to do whatever fancy mix you could do, as long as you keep the order on top of the deck, you could do that. But subsequently know that you're going to be showing the spectator a lot of virginity. So you're going to tell the spectator you've managed to cut 2 cards on top of the deck. And while I'm showing these 2 cards, I'm getting a break underneath the 3rd card on top of the deck here. Because when I score these cards up, I'm actually going to lift up 3 as 2. So right now there's actually 3 cards. The top one being the second person's card, the second one being the first person's card, and then the third one being nobody's card. So here's what you're gonna do at this point. You're gonna turn to the first person that picked the card. In this case, let's just say they're to our left. Now with your dirty thumb, you're just gonna simply grab this top card and push it towards the left, so that when you show the spectator the card, this one, and ask them, sir, do you see your card? They're gonna say no, because they see a card that's not theirs and a card that's not theirs. You see the subtlety here? You see how sneaky this is? This is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of subtlety that you could only find when it comes to this channel. So you turn to this person and say, do you see your card? They're gonna say no. At this point, you're gonna square these cards up, and you're just gonna use your dirty fingertips to pull that bottom card towards the left as you show the second spectator and ask them the same question, do you see your card? Of course, what are they looking at? They're looking at the first person's card. You see the sneakiness here? So they're gonna say, no, I don't see my card. So at this point, it looks like you failed. You've shown both participants this packet of 2 cards, and both of them have confirmed that their card is not in that pile. So one more time, simply gonna use your thumb to lift up the top card to the left, show the first participant. They're not gonna see their card because they're gonna see this guy's card and a random card. You're gonna square the packet up, use your little dirty, disgusting, decrepit magic fingertips and do the exact same thing, but this time with the bottom card. And you're gonna show this person and ask them if they see their card. They're gonna say no. They're gonna say no. So at this point, what you do is you're gonna square these cards up, and you're going to take one card from the top and put it on the bottom. The reason for that is that when you actually show the cards in this way, which you're about to, you're gonna be correct and show this participant their card and this participant their card. And the way we do that, remember, this card is on the bottom. The first spectator's card is gonna be here, and the second spectator's card is gonna be here. So right now you've already done your little displacement move. So at this point, you're gonna take the top card, bring it to the bottom. At the same time, you're gonna coalesce the cards, and now you're gonna be ready to show the cards. You're gonna hold the cards in piddle grip. You're then gonna slide this top card in your hand and say, that's weird, you didn't see your card, because your card is the Ace of Hearts. And at this point, you're gonna show this spectator the card that they picked, and your card is a 2 of Hearts. So you could show both cards this way by doing a little bit of a double lift here. So one more time, I'm just taking the card from the top, showing the first spectator that I did manage to get their card, and then doing a double lift with the second person's card and showing them that they happen to, well, be your bitch. Now, that's a nice little bit of a trick. That's a nice little bit of a trick. If you want at this point, you could do whatever fancy palm you want to hide that card. Or if you want, you could also cop the card as you drop the cards on the table. But that's too much virginity, even for me. So at this point, I would just take these cards, put it in the middle, and drop the cards and show everyone that you're not as good as you actually pretend to be. But that's a trick. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's Dual Discovery by Frank Garcia. Good. Now, all the people that really don't care about my magic or me in general just logged out the moment I said that's the trick. But you guys have stuck around. You're the real crew. You're the OG gang. So you're going to hear this crucial piece of information. Don't trust bitches. Don't trust bitches. Subscribe to the incel movement. And MGTOW. You don't need a woman in your life. All they want is your money. But thank you guys. Make sure to do all the things that people do. And as usual, stay away from drugs and the blacks. Bitch.